What's up, guys? Jazz Boganzo here with yet another What's Next. Sports. I know I haven't covered it much on this show, and because of all the wokeness that has been thrown out there in our entertainment and our politics, it's hard to peel yourself away to just watch sports. But unfortunately, this is not one of them. The shite storm that is occurring right now at ESPN between two individuals, Maria Taylor and Rachel Nichols. Now, this comes out of Outkick. The truth behind Rachel Nichols' Maria Taylor leak. Since July 2020, a privately recorded conversation between Rachel Nichols of ESPN and Adam Mendelsohn, a longtime advisor to LeBron James, has floated in and out of media circles. The clip contains audio of Nichols discussing ESPN's decision to bypass her and name Maria Taylor host of NBA Countdown. As months passed, it seems less likely that the audio would leak. However, it wasn't that it would never leak. The truth is, the timing wasn't yet right. 1 year later, July 4th, the New York Times released and quoted from Nichols' conversation in which she suggested that Taylor had gotten the hosting job, wait for it, because she's black. Yes, the old diversity hire. Let's whip that card out. Excuse me. From the outside, leaks seem mysterious, but from the inside, leaks are obvious and telling. This is true of the White House, Wall Street, NBA, NFL, Fox News, ESPN, and local political campaigns. A particular story comes out when someone wants that story comes out, and it's almost never hard to deduce who divulged it. The process is straightforward. A person or representative, an agent, manager, or mom, sends private information to a reporter, expecting advantageous results from its publication. To fully maximize the results, a leaker often holds the information until an opportune time, and I'll add, presents itself. Absolutely true. Absolutely true. For the leak headlined, "A disparaging video prompts explosive fallout within ESPN," July 4th. With the opportune time, 3 weeks before Maria Taylor's contract expires. Gee, the timing. In other words, someone sent the recording of Nichols to a useful idiot at the New York Times to assist in Taylor's unreasonable contract demands. What were those demands? Taylor wants $8 million a year, a near $7 million annual raise at a time when ESPN asked other employees to take a 30% cut. Last year, Taylor turned down an offer for $5 a year. Sources tell Outkick that Taylor's mother and manager have handled much of her behind-the-scenes conversations over the past year. Yes, that's who you want in your contract negotiations, your mother. I love my mom dearly. But I would never, ever have my mom involved in contract negotiations with me if I were at ESPN, the NBA, the NFL, name the business. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Sunday morning, I sent Maria Taylor a text message asking if she had a comment on the widespread belief, excuse me, within the media industry that someone in her camp had directly saved and sent his audio to the Times. She did not respond. The idea behind the leak is to paint Taylor as the victim, of course, and by saying another host diminished her by reducing her down to her skin color. In reality, now we address the fallout. Also from Outkick, Rachel Nichols addresses leaked audio about Maria Taylor. Monday on The Jump, Rachel Nichols addressed the leaked audio clip of her discussing ESPN's decision to bypass her and name Maria Taylor host of NBA Countdown. Quote, "The first thing they teach you in journalism school is don't be the story." Really? Seems like 90% of the media forgot that memo. Look at the last 5 years. But I also don't want to let this moment pass without saying how much I respect and how much I value our colleagues here at ESPN, how deeply, deeply sorry I am for disappointing those I hurt, particularly Maria Taylor. In the leak conversation, Nichols didn't say anything for which she should apologize, aside from her laughable belief that her bosses voted for Donald Trump. Of course. The audio was held for an entire year and leaked 3 weeks before Taylor's contract expired. The clip was leaked to assist Taylor's unreasonable demands for $8 million a year. Absolutely. Nichols, who's been a veteran there for almost 20 in sports, she's not making $8 million a year. Oh, maybe she is. I don't know her money-wise. Nichols just gave the leaker exactly what it wanted. She helped paint the pampered Maria Taylor as the victim. One more thing. Outkick owner and CEO Clay Travis.
Woke up on Sunday morning, and if you are New York Times subscribers, you were able to read this. A leaked video inflames the racial turmoil at ESPN with all of the different individuals involved in this story, in particular Rachel Nichols and Maria Taylor. So if you don't know the background on this story, let me quickly give you the background on this story, and then I'm going to unpack the story, explain what I think's going on. A year ago, roughly, Rachel Nichols was in her hotel room inside the bubble at the NBA, and she was told that she was no longer going to be hosting the NBA Finals telecast, and that she was going to be replaced by Maria Taylor. Unbeknownst to Rachel Nichols, the camera that was inside of her hotel room was still on.
Oops.
And it was recording as she had a phone conversation with a man named Adam Mendelson.
Nothing like a hot mic.
If I'm not screwing this up. And Adam Mendelson is, of course, one of the supposed woke advisors for LeBron James and among others. So I'll get to that in a moment. But first,
Karen James, for those
revelation
who
here
don't
during
know.
a 20-minute call is that Rachel Nichols was upset that she was being replaced off the NBA Finals. And she said the reason why it was happening was because ESPN had a bad record on diversity, and during Black Lives Matter, that Rachel Nichols felt she was being replaced by Maria Taylor, not because of talent, but because of race. And here's a direct quote from Rachel Nichols. "I wish Maria Taylor all the success in the world. She covers football. She covers basketball. If you need to give her more things to do because you're feeling pressure about your crappy long-time record on diversity, which, by the way, I know personally from the female side of it, like, go for it. Just find it somewhere else. You are not going to find it from me or taking my thing away. You are not going to find it," meaning diversity, "from me or taking my thing away." This is...
Boom. 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 She's right. She's right. She's right. Look somewhere else. You look somewhere else, because I think it's ridiculous. And for her to say what she said, more power to her. I am going to jump from this clip.
Today, but all of the story is off the basketball court and surrounding the fallout from the WOKEopolypse, which is underway right now at
WOKEopolypse,
ESPN.
nice.
If you missed this story, the story spiraled out of a front page. Let me show you the picture. And I understand that a lot of you out there are like, "Oh my God, you still read a physical newspaper." Yes, yes. I am the last of the not super ancient people who reads a newspaper. I even
right here.
know how to turn the pages. And
Right here.
be able to
I also
this,
know how to read
as
a
we
newspaper.
zoom in, was the front page
Excuse me.
of the, what is this, Monday, yesterday's sports inside of the New York Times. And the fallout continues as Rachel Nichols has been pulled off of her sideline assignment and replaced with Malika Andrews.
Wow. Now she's getting slapped from both sides. Damn.
And I can't imagine what she is saying in private now, Rachel Nichols, but she said, "I wish Maria Taylor all the success in the world. She covers football. She covers basketball. if you need to give her more things to do because you're feeling pressure about your crappy long-time record on diversity,
Should I highlight it
which,
just a little
by
while
the
ago?
way, I know personally from the female side of it, like, go for it. Just find it somewhere else. You're not going to find it for me or taking my thing away. Rachel Nichols pretended to be woke. As soon as there was any danger to her job at all, she immediately says, oh, the black girl is getting my job because of her race. And because
Nice.
ESPN is trying to go after diverse hires.
There's a little more.
She also
Wait for it.
said, I just want them to go somewhere else. It's in my contract. The job is in my contract in writing. She said that ESPN was feeling pressure about racial diversity. She also said those same people who are like generally white conservative male Trump voters.
There it is.
Part of the reason I've had a hard time at ESPN. I've basically finally just outworked everyone for so long they had to recognize it. I don't want to then be a victim of them trying to play catch up for the same damage that affected me in the first place. You know what I mean? So I'm trying to just be nice.
There it is. It was just waiting for it, just waiting for the reason for my firing. The reason why, well, she's not fired. The reason why I'm waiting for my demotion. And my demotion is because A, Maria Taylor's black, you need a diversity hire, and B, all these Trump voters who are white. Yes, that's what it comes down to in a nutshell. The fact of the matter is that Rachel Nichols, who is a veteran, as I said earlier in the video, in this clip, and this segment, that she is a veteran of the sports game. She's worked very hard to get where she's at. She's absolutely right. But when you hold on to this leaked information, well, not yet leaked, but this audio information for over a year, and then drop the bomb 3 weeks before someone's contract expires, coincidence? Absolutely freaking not. Absolutely not. This has been done before and it will be done again. But Rachel Nichols has no one to blame but herself. None. She has no one to blame but herself. She stuck herself in this situation and she got roasted for it. You know, just like Clay said, you want it to be all woke. Oh, we need to have more diversity here at ESPN, says Rachel Nichols. Well, here's your diversity. Maria Taylor, yeah, she's taking your job. What the? I'm at diversity hire, but not for my damn job. Oh, not for your job. Oh, I love it when the left eat their own. I absolutely freaking love it. And this, I'm sure, is far from over. Because who gives a damn about the NBA playoffs? Who cares about that crap? You know, the ratings are in the toilet anyway. Thank you, Karen James. But this is a lot more interesting. And with that being said, I'm Jazz Broganzo. This is What's Next. Want to see more just like this? Please leave a comment below. Like it, share it, subscribe to it. Hit the notification bell. Ding, ding, ding. So you don't miss anything. And we'll catch you guys next time. Peace.